أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ربي زدنا علما ربي زدنا علما ربي زدنا علما ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما. This is Sister Bintu of Fatima with you all today. We're going to do ayah 11, maybe 12 too, because 12 is very short. So we might come by ayah 11 and 12. One advice I wanted to give for those who decided to memorize, you can, or even if you're reading and your reading is not as strong, you can go back and forth from the Fatiha to ayah, where the last ayah we did. You can for memorization, you can make it strong also by reading it back to back every day to make it strong. And those who are reading, you can after making your corrections, keep reading it, thinking about the Tajweed rule and applying them, inshallah. So we take I read from the beginning to where we stop. We stop at ayah 10, so I'm gonna start from here, from top of the page. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون. ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين. Or you can say the whole ayah without stopping if you can, it's better. يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون. في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون. Okay, we're taking ayah 11. Tajweed, if there is any Tajweed rule in the ayah, we explain it, inshallah. وإذا قيل the qaf in a qaf or kha, they are around heavy letters around letter, but when they have a kasra followed by ya, you don't make them too round. Not qila, not qi or khi, but qi, khi, little bit less round but not too round. One for those two letters. وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض. Lam, you hold the lam for 1 second. What is that rule? This lam sukun, you hold it for one haraka, one finger, or 1 second for some people. Fil, that's how you hold it. Instead of fil arm, and what about the raw? The raw, we also hold it for, because of what rule? we hold it for a little bit because of because of lan umar also. These two, so lam and ra, lan umar letters are 5, lam, nun, ain, mim, ra. When they have sukun, you hold them. You make tawasud, you hold them first. Like, don't make it prominent. You don't just quickly read it and go. Fill our the arrow, we making it. Are we supposed to make? We making it round. Okay, I'm already making it round. We're making it round, and the reason why we're making it round is what? Raw sukun, when it's what? When it's preceded by fatha. When it's preceded by fatha or dhamma, you treat it like a round letter. You don't even have to look at it, not because of the dot. I mean, not necessarily look at the dot. If it was a kasra, then you look at the next letter to make it easy. Some teach it different ways, but this way, the kas, if you make it as long as it's fatha or dhamma before the raw sukun, whenever you have a raw sukun, you look at the verb before, and if it's a fatha or dhamma, you automatically make it treat it heavy, make it like a round letter. But if it's a kasra, before you make a flat, you look at the next letter. You'll make it flat as long as the next letter is not a round letter. If this was a kasra, then this would have been a round letter. If this would have been round, you would have to round because of the dot, but it's not. Okay, so fil ardi, if you continuing, fil ardi qalu, you could stop here, but this is a short ayah. Qalu, if you stopping, you make it 2. If you continue, you make it, in this case, 3 to 4. We choose 4 because of what? Hamza. When we have a mad alif or ya followed by Hamza, we whether in the same word or separate or next, the Hamza is in a different word, we'll make it more than 2. But if we're not looking, if you're stopping, we make it. If you're stopping, then it means we're gonna disregard the Hamza. We only make 2 regular mad. So qalu, so we continue, right? So we make it 3 to 4. We choose 4. The reason why it's madda munfasil, because the madda alif, sorry, madda waw here, lu, madda waw. This is not considered. This is madda waw followed by hamza, and they are separated. They're not in the same word. Qalu and innama are 2 different words. So it's madda munfasil. Munfasil is when the madda and the hamza are not in the same word. They are separated. You do 3 to 4. And all, so we choose 4 to make a uniform. Qalu innama. So I'm stretching 4 counts. The lu, that's how you make it, stretch it. That's how you stretch it. Qalu in, we have gunna, nun shadda, right? Shadda on the nun. If shadda is on the nun or mim, we hold for the first sound. We know shadda is read twice. The first one with the sukun, then the next one with the vowel that's on it. So then we're gonna hold the first one with the sukun. The one we're reading with the, we're gonna read with sukun. We're gonna hold it for the 2 seconds, 2 harakas or 2 fingers or 2 times. Innama nahnu muslihun. Sod. When the sod nah, first of all, the nah, the ha is originally with air. If you say without bringing the air out, you're not saying it right. So nahnu, you hear the air. Whether they have any vowel that's on the letter, because the letter itself you're gonna make it. If you don't pronounce it with air coming out, you're not saying it right, because that's the origin. That's the makhraj of the letter, or the haq of the letter. So nahnu. So you hear it more when it has sukun or shadda. That's when you hear the sound of the air more. Nahnu, like Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. You hear the first rah more than the ha. The ha is the same thing, but you hear the first one more than the second one, because the first one has the sukun. Nahnu this is a sword. It's a round letter, original round letter, and then so we give it its haq, not mus, but round, mus, and we let the listening sound of itself. It's from the listening letter, sword za and sin. So za is more like a buzzing though. Some books say za is buzzing, so I agree with that. muslihun. Hun, you see the letter is again the same letter, but you hear it with here more nah than muslihun. Hun, 4 counts. We do 4 counts because mother wow is the second to last letter, and we stop when we're stopping. If we continue, we will not do that. We just do hun because not followed by hamza. We do 2 counts regular mother. But because we're stopping at the end of the ayah, or if you're stopping, if you're reading and you're tired, you want to stop, you want to take a breathe, and then you do the same thing. The second to last letter, if it's a mother. We did this over and over. We've been saying so far. I think from the beginning of the surah or Fatiha. We've been having them all the second to last letter as mother. So you should know by now. Muslihun, and then the noon, the fatha, this fatha, noon fatha, we're going to change the fatha to sukun because we're stopping, and the fatha because we're changing to sukun. What is that rule? We're going to hold this noon sound. Muslihun. So وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض we round draw hold the في الأرض قالوا, and you stop and you hold do on the stretch 2 counts, then go back. قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون. Again. وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما, if you continue you do 4. قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون. Okay, so one more time. This time I'm going to try to read the whole ayah. I'm going to try. So we'll take a deep breath in, don't breathe out. وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون. Okay, so I barely make it. So next ayah, the same ruling. What is this rule? We have a mad alif this time, followed by hamza, not in the same. What is the name? If you say it right, we say fasil, you said it right. Fasil. And how many counts? So 3 to 4, right? And we choose 4. If you make it, if you choose 3, make it uniform. If you choose 4, try to make it uniform. So we choose 4 from the beginning. When I switch 3, I'll let you know if I do. So ala in, again same rule, ghunna. So I already explained, right? How many we're gonna hold for 2? We're gonna hold which sound of the noon, the first or second? If you say the first sound, the one where you read with the sukun, because shadda you read any letter with a shadda, you're gonna read that letter first with a sukun, then the vowel that's on it. So we read it with sukun. That's the one that we're gonna hold for how long? For 2 harakas, 2 fingers, or 2 times, or some say 2 seconds, right? So innahum, what is this? What does that remind you? This letter here. If you know, you do what? Tawassut. Why? Because we're doing the tawassut, we hold it for a little bit, make it prominent, because of it belongs, mim sukun belongs to the normal letters. So innahum humul, again lam sukun, right? Again humul, mim lam, this mim and lam sukun, we hold same thing, same rule. Humul mufsiduna, wala, we have a noon, walakin, we have a noon that have nothing, that means it's noon sukun. Anytime we have a noon that don't have nothing, is or noon sukun, or noon or tanween, we always gonna look at the next letter to know how to read the noons, this noon, the noon sukun or noon that have nothing, or noon in the tanween. The next letter is a lam. So you think, you ask yourself this. So first of all, think about it. What is the rule? You ask yourself, if you say it's idgham, you're right. If you say idgham bi ghunna, you're wrong. is idgham without gunna. No gunna sound, no nasal sound, mean no noon sound. So that how we do that is we because you know that lam is yarmalun, yeah, belongs to the form of what to help you remember the idgham letters, yeah, yarmaluna. You should memorize that by now. If you do so, automatically when you see nun sukun and the next letter, you get next letter is a lam or the yarmalun letters, you know them. If you see the throat letters, you know that it's idhar. You make the nun clear. If you follow by the throat letters, if it's a ba, you change the nun to mim. If it's not any of those three, then you're gonna hide if it's not those three. When nun sukun followed by those 15 letters, you're hiding nun. So walakil, we're gonna drop the nun. We go straight from the key to the lam. We're gonna read like the nun don't exist. Walakil, so that's 100% merging, 100% merging. We're not gonna do the idgham. We're gonna do three of them. We could do 50% merging, blending, and yeah. But this one we're gonna 100%. We're gonna merge. We're gonna drop the nun, kill, because no gunna. idgham غير غنة ولكن لا يشعرون. لا يشعر. We got the ain sound. There's no tajweed rule here, except here we talked about it. But they're bringing it, leave the letter. It's haq the ain. Yash'ur. If you say yash'urun, you make it the ain hamza. That would be wrong. Raw. They said tajweed rule. Sorry. The raw dhamma. Raw when it has a fatha or fathatin or dhammatain, we treat it like a round letter. So, and I know you were like, oh, it's already ru. Oh, so what's the difference? When a flat letter has a dhamma, ru, you don't make, you start a flat then round, or so, sin, or for flat, dal dhamma, dho dhamma, dho, dal dhamma, dho, dho, and dho. There's a different. Dho is the first one, and dho. Which one is the round letter, and which one is flat? Which one is the flat letter? The first one or the second one? If you say the first one, you're right. Yeah, you clap for yourself. So here, la yash something simple. If you take out your tongue, if you put your tongue landing at the bottom teeth, you saying yes. That's wrong. That's a sin. So your tip of your tongue is supposed to be suspended. The middle part of your tongue is touching your roof of your mouth. The middle part is supposed to be touching this. Most of the sides, mostly touching the teeth. Yash'ur, la yash'urun. I already explained why am I making it ru. So ru, round, straight round, not try to make it flat first. So because round, treat it like a round letter, ru, straight round, and we stretch it how long. We choose how long. If you say 4, you're saying right. You got it right. You clap for yourself. And then what do we do with this? What do we do here? If you say that we change this fatha change to sukun, you did awesome, mashallah. So ala innahum humul mufsiduna walakin la yash'urun. I didn't breathe before I start, so I just finished talking and start reading, so I get tired easy. I can't hold my breath for that long. So, but this is an easy āyah. Meaning in the sense that you don't have to stop anywhere. You just read all the way to the end of the āyah. So, ala innahum humul mufsiduna walakin la yash'urun. Again. ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون. We stop here. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.